Yeah, I think we're live again. At least I hope we are. Got the mic going. Looks like we're going at 60 FPS. If it's going slow right now, it's just because the shaders are compiling for Dune Awakening. Should have done this ahead of time. Sorry, guys. I guess it didn't continue from the last stream. So welcome, Batsy stream here. We were playing Fires Out and Chivalware, and those are both awesome games. Now we're gonna be playing some Dune Awakening. I have played this before with TTV, Mr. Winter. Well, used to be TTV. Now he's Winter Riot. Go check him out on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, all that good stuff. Dune Awakening was a game that was released, I think, like, man, it must have been almost a year ago. And with anticipation for the upcoming third part of the movie, they are giving us promotionals to be able to play it and to showcase what the game's about. If you haven't played it before, it's pretty much like an open world RPG. Side quests, main quests, kind of like a Skyrim third person, but a lot of building, like intricate building parts to it. Let's see. We are still at 13,034, so I'm just going to put it on the main screen, and we're just going to wait for the shaders to be done, because if I have to wait, you got to wait. Let's go! Wow, that was a sketchy transition one. I apologize for that, but we're in the game. We're waiting for the shaders. I have two 16 gig memory sticks from Crosshair. I think it's the Vengeance series, and I still feel like that's not enough. I would love to get some more, but that 600 per pair. Oh, like buying another PlayStation 5. Although it would probably help a lot with takeover from this as far as the load carry. Let's see here, I'm just looking at upcoming games that we can showcase soon. Been doing a lot of showcasing, as you can obviously see. Thanks to Jester GG. Go check them out if you are a small-time streamer like myself that wants to make a little extra cash for playing games that you get given, as well as being able to, just you're already clipping as a small streamer, and you usually, like, for me, I would look on Twitch's analytics page for like games that were trending, people that were coming in to see them, and then making clips from those games from popularity in order to build an audience. This is what every streamer does. There's a lot of research that goes into picking what games we play, or like what we think audiences will like to see us play based on our personality, based on our niches. And the thing is that when you're doing that already, just try to sign up for Jester and those clips that you're already making for games that they give you, so you don't have to, reach into your own pocket. Make those clips, get popularity. I mean, I know it doesn't seem like much, but my Instagram didn't move pretty much for a very long time. I was stuck at, like, I think 60 followers, and just over the last few weeks, it's jumped up to 168. So, I mean, that's just from uploading clips that I make from this, and my views have gone up. The last 30 days, we're over 500,000 views, which I never thought was going to be possible with something like Instagram. I mean, YouTube has been popping up too. We got almost another. We're up to 1,100 now, which is amazing. Thank you guys so much for those subs. I think we're at. Yep, we're 1110. 1110. That's pretty freaking awesome, if you ask me. What else do we have? and even TikTok's been going up. We're 8 shy of 1,300. That's pretty amazing. Let's get those numbers up higher, guys. Share with your friends. Share with anybody that enjoys watching gameplay action. You know, just on downtime, whether on your breaks at work or, you know, you're at home and you just, you know, all the other things have been, you know, used up, Netflix and all that stuff. It's a good time, especially when you can interact with your streamer. You can talk to them, you know, mess with their stream and whatnot with notifications and such. I actually need to take a day to revamp my notifications. I used to have what was called Lumias. Lumias are great. They're short little like videos of like popular memes that you can activate on my stream that pops up on my screen. So whether it was scary ones or funny ones, it made you part of the stream. I still have to develop my PC to be more. I mean, it would be awesome to have 64 gigs of RAM. Obviously, I need to get a new motherboard and a new CPU. I think I'm only rocking an iCore 5 at like, I think it's like 8 gigs. I can't remember, but it's really low. So I need to, you know, switch those out. That's about $1,200 worth of hardware needed to upgrade my system. So the more views that you watch of my clips, the more I have a chance to get that in and make this stream even more cohesive, more seamless. That's what I'm wanting to do. I want to make this a destination daily for people to be like, you know what, Batsy's on at this time, or he's on today. I'm gonna go watch him because, you know, he's got a great personality. Oh, thanks. And and he plays some awesome games, and that's what I want. I want you guys to hang out with me. I want to have a good time. Big shout out to Squiddy909. He's always been very present when it comes to all my streams. He always wishes me a good stream, and he's an awesome streamer. Go like him. Go check him out on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and all that good stuff. Because he plays, like, I think he just finished Subnautica 2. I don't know what he's playing now, but you definitely gotta go check him out. All right, we're at 28,000 of 34,000. Hopefully the game doesn't crash when it's done. Yeah, Dune Awakening. I think I've put a couple of dozen hours into this game already. It was actually funny. I wish I had the game footage of this, but Winter Riot, myself, and I think it was Notes, we made a mission because they found out that there's a place where you can go to find the ultimate, I don't know if it was a weapon or ultimate item in the game. And we had to travel for like, I would say like 45 minutes across a sand dune on an airplane to get to this one specific spot that was so remote and so isolated. You would never find it if you just tried to scour the map. It's like, I don't know how these people do it when they go on these searches for everything in the game. It's just, they are dedicated, man. I can't say that enough. They are dedicated to find all of the ins and outs of the games. I can't believe it myself. But yeah, we found it, and it was, I think it took us like 2 hours to fight through each level and just barely get through in order to get to the final room. And I think we had to wait another 2 hours for it, because it only gives you one item. So one person gets it. You have to wait like 2 hours for it to reset. Otherwise, you have to leave, come back, and fight again. So we stayed there. I think we waited for, because I think there was a couple people that tried to get in there and they were killing us. But we were able to ambush them. It's a good time. Good nostalgic moment there. Oh man, lights are a little harsh on me, a little too high. I love this remote system. Oh, it's so good. Okay, we're right there. Come on. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. One more shader. It's hooked on one shade. There we go.
I dream of it, amongst the wild threads of history and the myriad of paths.
Oh my goodness, are those statues?
My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes left in the wake of the...
What's the Imperium?
Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind. With that commandment, new avenues of human potential were explored.
Okay.
Suk doctors, sword masters, and the mystical Bene Gesserit sisterhood. But it was the navigators and their monopoly on space travel that set the conditions for the Imperium.
Oh, who's this guy? Oh, is that me?
Telling you of the universe you already know, let me describe the one you do not.
I feel like Anakin would hate this planet.
Other universe, my mother, Lady Jessica, consort to Duke Leto Atreides, gave birth to a daughter, a girl they named Ariste.
Oh, did she let out a fart?
Because of her obedience to the Bene Gesserit, Lady Jessica is trained as a truth-sayer. Because of that training, Lady Jessica was able to detect Dr. Yue's deception. Because of the forewarning of his betrayal, House Atreides survived the Battle of Arrakeen. Because of their survival, the Emperor declared a full-scale war of assassins. Because of the war, the Sardaukar...
I love how those planes look like little fireflies.
Without interruption.
Or not fireflies, dragonflies.
Because of the Sardaukar, the Fremen were eradicated. There was no Muad'Dib, no Lisan al-Gaib, no Kwisatz Haderach. I see a universe where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. All my visions lead to horror, except this one. This one leads to you.
To me? Oh, you shouldn't have. Dune Awakening. Alright, press the button. I'm pressing buttons. Oh yeah, that's my guy. I forgot about this. Playing now. No, North America. Join, I guess. I hope my bases are still intact.
Approach, prisoner.
What did I do? I'm innocent. Approach. She says that while I'm like 500 feet away from her.
Show yourself, child.
I don't want to. I look like a Jedi warrior. Oh, no, 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 no. No, quit. Quit. No, no, no. I've been playing before. I'm not doing that. Cancel. Servers. That one's closed. What? Limbo. That's my guy. I have a level 35. Closed. So you're saying all the work I did is gone. Oh my. Transfer character. Yes, transfer. To... Can I... where's Harmony? There. Okay. Yeah, let's transfer. I guess if that's what I have to do, yeah. I'm not starting from zero. Forget that. Yes, Batsy stream. Hopefully they bring my bases and all my stuff. Unable to reserve a spot in the selected world. Try again later. Servers. Let's try this one. Come on. Transfer over. This may take some time. Transfer, character transferred. Nice. Okay. Let's join. I got some cool heavy armor. I've played this actually a fair amount. I've done a couple of like those trials. Basically, you travel to different points in the desert and temples, and you have to go through like these mystical trials. Do you remember Arkham Knight, or sorry, Arkham City, when you had to go see Talia, and you had to do through the trials from Ra's al Ghul, and it's like a different world like experience and whatnot. It was kind of like that, but you had to do that for multiple things to get like your memory back and such. So I'm hoping that I don't have to do all that again. I'm level 35. I have a good enough amount of base materials. I want to just continue from where I left off. It does have a really cool parkour style to it. You can pretty much climb anything, but you can't be in the direct sun for too long because it like overheats you, and you have to like take breaks and find ledges and stuff. It's really cool. So you can go to the highest points if you want to, but you gotta be very, very careful of how you climb.